I'm Margaret in Windsor, and I started to put a couple of videos up this morning, and I haven't yet, and maybe I won't. I was looking back. I hope this one goes up. I've had a couple go up since this email was sent to me by YouTube. I wish I could upload it so you could read it. It's from YouTube, and it's telling me that I'm, in essence, blocked for the next 3 months, I believe is what they said, and that if I continue, I could be blocked permanently and I can't put up any videos. Now, they chose this one they said they took down. I want to tell you the one they've chosen out of years and years and years, since 20, I'll tell you the date, because there was a, they might, well, I'm not going to get into that. I hope this plays out and the truth is told, so I'll leave it there. And then I don't want to hear any excuses for what people have said about me or anything. I've simply told the truth. So help me God. Now, I know I don't have any standing. I can say who I am and what's been done to me. And so far it's just me out here in the wilderness, right? So they can do anything to me they want to. I've been on YouTube since I know who I was with and everything, and well, maybe it'll be told. I hope and pray. It's been a rough time, and to tell the truth, Julian Assange knows what it's like to tell the truth and what happens to you. Anyway, August the 3rd of 2012 is when I first started putting up the videos, and I put up several times a day, trying to get my name back, trying to tell what's been done to me. And the odd thing is, anyway, I have nothing left but disgust. I really, after today. Let me say this, I just reread their email to me, and I wish I could upload it, and I don't know how to get it uploaded, because all these videos I've put up over these years, not one of them has been removed. This is the first letter I have received about anything I've done on YouTube, and I wish I could photo it and put it up. Anyway, they say they took it down. This is the YouTube, not Facebook. This is the YouTube group that take care of all this, I guess, who can video and who can't. So now they're saying they took the video down that I put up about the doctor from Spain coming in and to my doctor. I can give the names. It's there somewhere. You might have to go through a lot of records back to those years. I'm sure all of it hasn't been destroyed. I wouldn't think so. There's got to be something left of it, either the hospital records where he ordered the tests or where the doctor that I'd been going to was. And I guess it'll take this down because I'm putting this up, right? And I am going to put it up. And I hope that legally the consequences fall where they should. Because I have been unable to get an attorney. I have lived this life trying to get the truth out. And then this one video is deleted and I get this letter reprimanding me. My God. Anyway, I put this up about the doctor from Spain. He came when my second son, Scott, was ready to be delivered in a week or two. He was due. Now, my doctor, GYN, I'm going to put it up again, so I guess they'll block me now. Come hell and high water. Why? Well, I may not get it up for you to see it, so, I guess you'll know I'm not allowed to video anymore either. I'm not allowed to have my name to tell the truth. I'm not allowed to live. I hope my sons Mark and Scott are well and alive somewhere, but leave it to me to tell the truth and beg and plead. Anyway, maybe this will go up. I don't know that it really matters until somebody big takes a stand that has some power. Anyway, this doctor came in, and my doctor, and I have his name, all of it. Oh, yes, I do. Had been my doctor when I gave birth to Mark, my first son, and that my second son I became pregnant with right away. So I'm due to have him in a couple of weeks or a week. And the doctor from Spain, and by the way, he didn't look Hispanic. He looked like, he didn't look Hispanic to me. He had an accent, and he introduced himself, and he seemed quite upset. And he said that I should have had this lab work and test done with Mark, that it was important, and that he was going to make the appointment. And I was to go right away because I was about to deliver Scott, my second one, because he might need a blood transfusion. Now, isn't this odd? Blood transfusions, I assume they're talking about hemophilia, which now then when I find out my real name in 83, and they tell me I've always known subconsciously, I associate it with also I have an autoimmune disorder that I've told about here. That makes me so sick around toxic fumes. Whether that's from my being born into the royal family, I don't know, because they have birth defects because of the intermarrying into cousins, etc. So that's what I surmise now and put up. And I don't know that I've ever put it up before because I didn't connect it with the lab work being done and the doctor saying blood transfusion. He might need a blood transfusion. So anyway, I'm not going into the rest of it, and this might be the last one I'm put up, but they may take it down again. It happened. I didn't make it. I went into labor about the day before, I think, that the test was to be done. And that's all I'm going to say right now. I have relatives in Spain. The King of Spain is related to me, same as he is to Elizabeth. He would be the same relation to me that he is to Elizabeth. So I'm Margaret Ann Windsor. That's my real name. I was kidnapped in 41 and brought to Moulton, Alabama, and given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married a Childers. Peggy was a twin to Carl, and both they were born out of wedlock, and their mother had killed them. And so I was put there and my name taken, and I grew up, that's who I grew up thinking I was. Even though I've been told later that I always knew subconsciously my real name and everything. I found that after I ran in a political campaign, and maybe I should put Hustler magazine up here to support me. I was out there, and I was doing a book on mind control before I found out about really being the Queen of England and where I could verbalize it and everything. And he did an endorsement in April of 84 in Hustler, saying I knew who was responsible for his shooting in Lawrenceville, Georgia, outside Marietta, well, not too far from Marietta, where I was living doing the book at the time at Moonraker Apartments. All this can be checked out. I mean, every bit of it, if anybody cared. I wrote about mind control murders, Tesla files that were stolen in 30, contained where you can cure an illness or create it, and files that were taken, they say, by the Illuminati. They said that President Trump's uncle, John George Trump, stole them. I don't know, but that's what is on YouTube. I even saw that bit on the YouTube video. So here, I'm going to stop because it's odd. All of this is my kidnapping and how I've been treated. And then I have written about the mind control murders done in patterns and the fact the Tesla files were stolen. And then I find that Trump's father was supposed, according to, on YouTube, okay, it was videos, was supposed to have stolen them. Well, the FBI, I put up a thing in a book about the FBI supposedly had them then. My whole point here, though, is that's odd. Trump's president now, and his uncle was so involved in the files that were stolen from Tesla, and they're involved a lot more than being able to cure or create an illness and mind control. But that's enough in itself. So, excuse me if in all this I pray that there's an end to this soon and I get to walk away. I get to repay the Brits, the Germans, and the Americans, the few that there were, for caring and helping me. And the rest of the people, I hope, answer to God. That's all I can say. And if this one stays up, you know it. If it's blocked, why did they take down that one video out of all of these? I think I titled it Royalty and Hemophilia. Because why else would this doctor from Spain be there and concerned over my son Mark not having the test done? He might have needed it. My doctor didn't order it. He's in my doctor's office, and he didn't work there before. He didn't work there after. Remember that Scott, I was going because he was going to deliver Scott, my doctor. So I know what I've told is true. And you can take me off of YouTube, my only source of getting this out, and on Facebook. And you can say things to me, and I guess you've already done it. I'll see if this one goes up. YouTube, family.